In The Lighthouse Keeper's Lullaby, the introduction to the misty seaside world sets the stage for an atmospheric, soothing tale. This world is a place where the air is thick with salt and mist, creating a dreamlike setting that blurs the line between reality and imagination. It's where the lighthouse stands, a solitary beacon in the vastness of the ocean, guiding lost wanderers through the haze. In this realm, the boundaries between land and sea are softened, much like the tranquil whispers of the waves that soothe the soul, inviting listeners to embark on a journey of auditory relaxation. The significance of this setting lies in its ability to evoke calmness and introspection, essential elements in crafting an ASMR experience. By immersing the audience in this serene environment, the story taps into a shared human love for the sea's beauty and mystery, creating a collective sense of peace. The lighthouse itself becomes a metaphor for guidance, illuminating pathways not only through the physical mist, but also through the internal fog of wandering dreams. Real-world examples include the peaceful allure of coastal retreats, sought by people for meditation and reflection, just as those places provide a haven from the chaos of modern life. The misty seaside world does the same for the imagination. Furthermore, lighthouses are often symbolic in literature and film, representing hope, direction, and safety, paralleling the story's theme of guiding lost dreams. Opinions supporting this concept often highlight the timeless appeal of the sea as a source of tranquility and inspiration. For many, the rhythmic sound of waves and the sight of a vast horizon have a calming influence, a phenomenon well documented among those who practice mindfulness and meditation. However, this idyllic image can have challenges. For some, the isolation of the sea represents loneliness or nostalgia for places unreachable. This alternate viewpoint can add depth, acknowledging that while the misty seaside world offers solace, it also holds the weight of solitude. This world, with its foggy embrace, ties intimately to the script's central theme by providing a sensory backdrop that enhances the experience of The Lighthouse Keeper's Lullaby. It influences the story by reinforcing the idea of guidance and comfort, integral to the narrative's ASMR quality. This introductory setting invites listeners to lower their internal defenses, opening up to the healing power of sound and story, akin to how the lighthouse's warm glow beckons wayward dreams home. The concept introduced in this outline is generate a 10-minute script for a story called The Lighthouse Keeper's Lullaby. This involves crafting a short narrative set in a tranquil seaside environment where the audience experiences the gentle and calming existence of the last lighthouse keeper. The keeper's primary role is tending to a glowing lantern that metaphorically guides wandering dreams home, holding a dual significance as both a literal and figurative beacon. This point is crucial as it sets the serene and atmospheric tone for the story. The notion of guiding dreams home is central to the main topic, emphasizing themes of safety, guidance, and tranquility. The lighthouse, a universal symbol of hope and guidance, becomes a powerful metaphor for emotional grounding and reassurance within the story. A real-world application of this concept can be seen in the genre of ASMR content, which aims to relax and soothe through soft, calming sounds and visuals, much like the gentle waves and foghorns one might imagine in a misty seaside scene. Furthermore, lighthouses historically play a critical role in maritime navigation, serving as beacons of safety for sailors navigating through treacherous waters, much like the keeper in the script guiding dreams. Support for this idea can be found in the widespread appeal of stories and content that emphasize relaxation and peace. In our fast-paced, often chaotic world, such a narrative provides an escape, offering the audience a chance to unwind and find solace. However, some might argue that the ASMR genre, while popular, can be polarizing. Not everyone experiences the calming effects of ASMR, and some may not find the concept engaging, or may even find the whispering sounds unsettling. Despite differing opinions, this point is interwoven with other aspects of the main topic, serving as the foundation for creating an immersive, multisensory experience. It influences the way the script is constructed, from the tranquil descriptions to the soothing dialogue and soundscapes, all aimed at creating a cohesive and calming experience for the audience. Ultimately, the lighthouse keeper's role in tending the lantern and guiding dreams is a metaphor for the storyteller's task of guiding listeners to a place of peace and rest, illustrating the profound impact of narrative and sound in ASMR storytelling. In the serene world of The Lighthouse Keeper's Lullaby, the role and duties of the lighthouse keeper are central to the unfolding narrative. The lighthouse keeper, acting as the sole guardian of the glowing lantern, plays a pivotal role in guiding dreams safely through the swirling mists and treacherous seas that envelop this phantasmal seaside realm. This noble duty is imbued with a sense of timelessness and tranquility, echoing the age-old tradition of lighthouse keeping, which involves maintaining the lighthouse's light, ensuring its constant burn through the darkest nights and foggiest days. The keeper diligently tends to the mechanical and mystical aspects of the lighthouse, embodying a harmonious balance between the tangible and the ethereal. The significance of this role within the story cannot be overstated, as the lighthouse keeper's duties symbolize the bridge between the known and the unknown, providing a beacon of comfort and direction to those adrift in dreams. This narrative anchors the keeper as both protector and guide, underscoring the lighthouse's function as a sanctuary for the wandering soul. The keeper's tasks, from managing the lighthouse's light to keeping records of the dreams guided home, emphasize the calming and grounding aspect of their presence, vital to the stability of this ethereal world. Real-world lighthouses offer a parallel to this tale. Historically, lighthouse keepers have been essential in navigating ships safely to shore, especially in stormy or fog-bound conditions. Their vigilance through long, solitary nights ensured the safety of countless sailors. In a similar vein, modern automated systems continue to provide this guidance, albeit without the human touch that once characterized the profession. Opinions often elevate the role of the lighthouse keeper to one of romantic solitude and heroism. They are celebrated for their silent watchfulness and resilience, which resonate deeply within the human psyche, reflecting our desire for guidance and reassurance amidst life's uncertainties. However, the role is not without its challenges. The isolation faced by lighthouse keepers can be profound, bringing about both introspection and, at times, loneliness. In this ASMR tale, these elements serve to deepen the audience's immersion in the keeper's world, allowing for exploration of themes such as solitude, duty, and the human connection with nature. Connecting to the broader narrative, the duties of the lighthouse keeper influence every aspect of the story, providing continuity and a calming rhythm that mirrors the ebb and flow of the sea itself. The lighthouse, under the keeper's care, becomes a focal point, drawing dreams and listeners alike into its warm embrace, inviting them to find a safe harbor in its light. As the lighthouse keeper, you inhabit a world where the line between dreams and reality blurs, a place perpetually enshrouded in mist and mystery. The concept of tending a glowing lantern, your sole companion in this solitude, becomes a metaphor for hope and guidance. It signifies constancy, an unwavering beacon that shepherds lost or wandering dreams back to safety, emphasizing the lighthouse not just as a physical structure, but as a symbol of comfort and assurance in turbulent times. This element of maintaining the lantern underscores the broader story theme, the essential human role of providing stability amid chaos. In our world, lighthouses historically have been bastions of safety, guiding ships through treacherous waters. Similarly, in the context of our tale, your character provides that same sense of guidance, not just to ships, but to intangible dreams, representing security and direction in the chaotic landscape of the subconscious. This responsibility places the lighthouse keeper in a role akin to a guardian, adding a layer of emotional depth and significance to the character's actions. Two real-world parallels include the ASMR content creators who aim to invoke calmness and relaxation in listeners, fostering mental clarity similar to how your lantern guides dreams, and therapists guiding their clients toward self-discovery and resolution amidst mental fog. Both examples reflect the universal need for grounding forces or figures at times of uncertainty. Critics may argue that embodying such a figure romanticizes the isolation and burdens of this constant vigilance. There's a perspective that, while the presence of such stability is comforting, it may also negate the necessity of confronting and navigating one's dark and unknown paths alone. This highlights an alternative viewpoint. An over-reliance on external guidance can stifle personal growth and self-reliance. Nonetheless, the task of maintaining the lighthouse deeply connects to the central narrative by establishing your character's unique purpose and intrinsic value in this world. It influences your interactions with this environment, shaping the story's ambient tone and poignant emotional resonance. This responsibility of guiding dreams subtly shapes other facets of the tale, inviting listeners to ponder the delicate interplay of solitude and connection, the seen and unseen realms, ultimately contributing to a serene yet thought-provoking narrative tapestry.